You want to talk about symbolism in the movies? I being Nicole Cattaruzza. I being the alien abducted by humans. I being the Leo inside of the Gemini system. I know at symbolism in universal movie scripts and where I am in time and space at the moment and the trajectory that this life has taken. There's an EMS saying of emergency management services about like they used to say damsel in distress. That was one coined phrase. Then they changed it once Gotham and New York got created this way, excuse me, to a cat in a tree. Now, I'm watching Green Lantern, and this actual scene I've had with what I call Mark, but then that gets confusing because there's a Mark that's associated with this that has nothing to do with who I'm actually speaking of. So we're just going to say on a beach somewhere, it was absolutely black dome with just spotlight moonlight behind us and some form of like sandy feature that we were sitting on. Me and Prince Charming or Principal Charming that I belong to just apparated, and it was just he and I. And he told me he was married, so I stayed professionally just curious about him, kind of sorted in that like a I don't really know what to say kind of a way. But he was very charming, even though he had a wife. So I'm now watching Green Lantern, and I look nothing like this girl. She's actually like somebody gives a shit about her and takes care of her. But this scene does look somewhat familiar, and she does say to Green Lantern, which is played by Ryan Reynolds, what are you, like a cat in the tree kind of a thing? Right, yeah, something like that. That's how you know you've made it, is when your sayings make the movies.
Um, okay, so how does it work? They just call you on your cell, cat in a tree, downtown Milky Way?
No.
Downtown Milky Way? Wait a minute.
Well, technically speaking,
Broken galaxy spiral. Just saying.
quit.
What do you mean? How?
Well, I mean, it's a lot like quitting anything else, really.
This conversation never happened between he and I.
From something like that is even possible.
I see where they're going with it in Symposium, but it's not how it happened. He said he wanted to stay married whoever he was married to.
Quit something you care about.
I wasn't going to. I said I had 2 broken marriages and it was a really crappy existence in humanity, and that I would never, ever recommend being human ever again. Those are my exact words. Man of my dreams sits to my human right hand where I normally wear my ring in a suppose you died tonight kind of a way. Right. So they put handsome, who I belong to and who I was built for, next to me. He's supposedly married. He's in a white shirt, jeans, and some kind of respectable shoe. They're not Turkish slippers, so don't get all crazy at like too involved, never successful. So now he's sitting next to me, and he said, "So how was your life?" And he's like, "Well, tell me about yours." He's like, "So neither of the marriages worked out?" I go, "No." I said, "I lived in America. It was gross." I was like, everything about it was horrible from the day I arrived. Everything? Yeah, everything. There was no anything that I would recommend or duplicate. I was like, what more to say? I was like, I was born. I waited to grow up. I waited. And then Prince Charming, like, handsome, respectable, never showed up. Then Jason showed up, got me pregnant, had to get married according to Linda and society. And then I was trapped in some job And it just got worse. Then more kids. Then I finally got away from that. And then some other shitbag shows up. More kid. Another kid. I was like, there was nothing that was worth the visit or the trip or the time exerted in human skin whatsoever. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. September 5th, 2021, Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy, spirally broken. For those that know that the wings of union were together and are broken at this point. Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.